Okay, so I know what you're thinking, but I can promise you right now the title is not clickbait. At the time of me filming this, I do not plan to get any more Boxycharm, and I will go in depth on why in a little bit after we unbox the new month's box. Since it is my last box, I did want to still unbox it here with you guys because I did say I would unbox it when I signed up for it. But anyway, I am going to tell you guys why I am not getting any more Boxycharm, and it has a lot to do with being a small influencer. So if you want to hear that, just stay tuned. But I did want to go ahead and jump in and show you guys what came in the May box, and then I promise you we will get into why I don't plan to get Boxycharm or accept any more PR from Boxycharm any longer. I don't know if that sentence made sense, but let's just jump right into the unboxing. Okay, I get the base box, which is $25 a month. I do get it sent as a influencer. I get it in PR, but if you were to sign up for the base box, you pay $25 a month and you get around 5-ish full-size products that pretty much always retailed, like the value of all the products combined, retail over $100. So just want to throw that out there. I did already open the box. Typically I sit down and film this as like a reactionary, but I did already film it because I have a couple of them on my face today. But let's just go ahead and jump right in. This month, I did get a little card. If you watched my previous month, last month, I did not get a card. I think it was last month. Maybe it was in a month before that, but I feel like it's been a little while since I've gotten a card from them. And the Boxycharm, the theme is Oasis, and I always get these two questions. So I'm going to remember right here and right now, my number on my card is 42, and the weight of my box, which by the way, thank you so much for explaining. Like I have looked at my tracking like email and put my tracking number in FedEx so many times, but I didn't realize you had to click a button to really open it up and see the weight. So the weight of my box for May is 1.2 pounds. So there's that information. I'm so bad at remembering it, but yay, I remembered for my last unboxing. I finally remembered. But anyway, let's just go ahead and jump right into the first product that I pulled out because it was wrapped in like really good bubble wrap. It is from Touch in Soul, and it is a palette called Fill Up Orange. And I don't know about you, I don't know how long you've been watching my channel, but if you have been watching it for any length of time, you guys know I like orange. So when I saw the packaging, I was like, oh, I could get down with this palette. And then I opened it. Do we see the problem I have? The packaging is so beautiful and so orange. And then I opened it and the only orange thing is this one, and it's a pressed glitter. Like what? Like there's not even a shimmer orange. The only actual orange shadow in here is the pressed glitter. And I was just like, way to like lead you up and get me all excited with this packaging. And then I open it and be like, wait, what? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there is an orange in there. It's a pressed glitter, but it is orange. So it's not like it was entirely false advertising. But I don't know. When I saw this, I got so excited. I never seen this palette before. I guess I don't follow Touch in Soul very closely. So I didn't even know they had this palette. So when I saw it on my Boxycharm, I was like, oh my goodness. And then I opened it and I was like, oh. Okay. So since I know what it looks like, I am not going to be touching it. I'm going to be including it in a future giveaway on my channel just because, like I said, it's just not my color story. I mean, I could force myself to use it, but then I'd never want to use it again, so that doesn't make sense. Bit of a letdown when I opened this palette, not gonna lie. But if you are curious, the retail value of this is $32. So if you like the color story, and if you're someone who likes neutrals but likes pretty packaging, likes pretty orange packaging, maybe this would be great. But yeah, for me, I was just like, ugh. It could have been so beautiful. Wasn't what the packaging led me to believe it was. Next up is something from Lilly Lashes, which I've actually never tried, but this is one of their mascaras. I didn't even realize they have mascaras. I guess it makes sense because they're into lashes, but this is the XXX mascara, and it retails for $24. This mascara right here is really nice and sleek packaging. Like, I really like the presentation. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't really feel cheap at all. It is a bit lightweight, but there's something about it that still feels luxurious and a little expensive. I did use it today on my lashes, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite because it is a natural bristle brush or like a wand to it, which isn't my favorite. I like more plastic bristles. I don't know why. I just feel like they do better. They do more things for my lashes. But if you're someone who likes a natural wand or natural hair or whatever bristles, a wand that looks like this, I think you're gonna like this, especially to get it in a box. I'm not too critical when it comes to mascaras when I get them in boxes because I'm getting them for a really condensed price, especially high-end ones, because I'm someone who's just not gonna spend that money on a mascara because, I don't know, I just rather get it from the drugstore, do a couple layers, do a couple different mascaras, and I'm good to go. But it's nice to get in a box. And like I said, never tried anything from Lilly Lashes before. Next up is from First Aid Beauty. This is their Bump Eraser Body Scrub with 10% AHA. Can I speak correctly? This sounds like a really cool product because I do get those kind of bumps on the back of my arm, so I kind of want to use this on that area. I should also check to make sure it's like whatever the AHA. I think AHA is okay when you're nursing, but I'll have to double check on that, but I like to use it for the back of my arms when I'm in the shower, maybe once or twice a week, and just see if it does anything. So yeah, I'm really excited, strangely really excited for a body scrub. I tend to like body scrubs. Does anyone else enjoy getting new body scrubs or trying new body scrubs? I find it fun to try something new. I feel like it's kind of a weird thing to get excited about, but I am. Let's see, the retail value for this is $18, so I'm really excited. Nice full size. I'll definitely be able to get a good feel for this product as I use it, and now I can kind of see if this does anything for those little bumps on the back of my arm. But yeah, while this is a very practical thing and it's not super into the makeup sphere that I like to stick to when it comes to what comes in my Boxycharm, I am still really excited about this and curious to see how it works, and I hear such good things about First Aid Beauty. Okay, next up is something I'm not going to be trying. This is from Laura Geller. It is the Multitasking Eye, Lip, Cheek Palette. This is a cream to powder trio. This retails for $24, and I was kind of tempted to give this a try because it does have that kind of bronzer shade in it, but I just know I'm not going to, even if I like cream bronzers and cream highlighters and cream blushes, I feel like I'm just not going to want to reach for it in a palette, so I decided to keep this pristine and not touch it. That way I can include it in a future giveaway for one of you guys. I feel like for summer, people are really getting into cream products, so I feel like it's also very appropriate for when a Boxycharm included it in a box. So overall, I think this is a neat product. It's just not for me. I can say though that Laura Geller really has some great products, especially when it comes to their face. I think I've tried a couple of her eye products, but I have a bronzer from her that I really like and a blush from her that I really like. I'm trying to think, do I have a highlighter? Oh, duh. Gilded Honey. You guys remember when her highlighter was all the rage? So anyway, she has some really great face products, so I feel like this is going to be another really fantastic product. It's just not something that's meant for me. Okay, so we're on to our last one. If the angle or the lighting is a little bit different, I did have to pause for about 20 minutes and go resettle Levi because he was not wanting to go to sleep. Anyway, we're going to keep on moving, but just want to throw that out there if you're like, wait, did you move? I kind of did. Anyway, the last product that I got in my Boxycharm is Cab Cosmetics, K-A-B. Don't know if it stands for anything. Oh, it does. Kim, Ariana, and Brielle. Ooh, that sounds like a fun story. I have never heard of this brand before, and I just now, as I was reading it, realized it stands for people's names. So I'm gonna have to look up this brand and just see. I'm very intrigued by that. But this lip duo, it's a lip duo, a lip liner and a lip gloss, and it retails for $40. This is what you get, and the color is charming, and it is what's on my lips today. I felt like the lip gloss was really nice and opaque, which is another reason I was glad I decided to try it, because I was almost like, oh no, I'll put it in a future giveaway. But I was like, you know what? I don't have that many lip glosses. I've kind of been getting more into them. Let me try it. And I am glad I did try because it's definitely more opaque. And this is the type of lip gloss that I wouldn't mind wearing on the everyday because it's extremely opaque. Can I say opaque one more time? But I like a lip gloss that is very opaque. Okay, we get the point, Katie. I like a lip gloss like this because I can just throw it on. I don't have to put lip liner. I don't have to have a color underneath it. I can just put this on and go, and it's not super sticky. Like, yes, it has a little bit of stick to it, like anything, like almost a regular lipstick would, but it's not that super sticky type of lip gloss. But anyway, I'm glad I tried it because wearing it today, I am very excited to continue using it. And yeah, like I said, I'm very curious about the brand now. So my first impressions of this is very positive. It's very comfortable going on. My lips are extremely dry, as you guys can see from the close-up, but I feel like putting this on, it's very comfortable and you can't really tell the dryness. Like the lip gloss just really covers it, coats it, and just makes all of that look like it's not there, which is exactly what I want when I put on a lip product. So overall, really excited about these two products. We'll enjoy continuing to wear them, and I'm sure you'll definitely hear my thoughts eventually here on my channel as I continue to wear them. But yeah, that's the last product in my box for May. Those are all the things I got. Doing a little math, all 5 of those products retails for $138, which is a fantastic value if you want everything in the box. But yeah, that is everything in my box. Let me know down below, would you have been excited to get this box? Are you subscribed to Boxycharm? What product are you most excited to get? I'm very curious to try. And while you're typing down there, let's go ahead and dive into my kind of clickbait title there. I know it's kind of clickbait, but I'm going to deliver, so I feel like it's not that clickbait. Whatever the case is, let's dive into why I'm not going to be getting Boxycharm anymore. So I always let you guys know when I get my Boxycharm that it is sent in PR, and just recently, within the past year, I can't remember exactly when it was, but sometime in the middle towards the end of last year, they transitioned over from, instead of just like sending out PR and just saying, hey, you're getting Boxycharm, do with it what you will, they started still sending it out just, you know, without any kind of obligations. They just sent it, but they started sending emails of like, hey, here's some talking points. Hey, here's some things to give you ideas or things we would like you to say. And I always kind of read over them and looked over them. They kind of went into like the theme of the box, what they'd like you to, you know, highlight, the facts of the box, which I always appreciated because I always forget. So they highlighted those kind of things, and I would always read over it and be like, okay, but I still kept the videos and the way I did my unboxings the same as I always did. And then towards the very end of last year, I can't remember, as I said, I'm very hazy at all this, but they transitioned into a different kind of platform. And this might have even been in January, maybe with the new year, sometime around there. They transitioned over and you had to actually ask and submit a request to receive a box, which initially I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. If you're not someone who wants a box, if you're not someone who's going to promote it in this way, they're not sending out PR to people who don't want it, who aren't going to be able to use it, and it doesn't go to waste. So in a way I was like, okay, that's a more efficient way of doing it, so there's not as much waste all around. And I would go on there and look, and at first, like when I first went on there to request my box, they had all these things that you could do, and I was like, oh, you know, this is just PR. So in my eyes, like if I'm going to do what I always do, which is do a unboxing video, I'm totally comfortable. But if they have a bunch of requirements and stuff like that, or they have a bunch of like things you have to do and have to say and have to, you know, promote it so many times on my social medias, that's when I'm like, okay, that's more sponsored content and I'm not getting paid for this, so I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, I went on there and I was like, okay, there's a lot of things that they're suggesting and saying that, oh, you could say you want to do this. But the way I did it is I only signed up or agreed to things that I already did. And I think it's been 3 or 4 months that I've been doing that, and they've always accepted me, no problem. So I was like, okay, this is cool. I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing. But the last month, so for the May box, I went on to sign up and, you know, request my box and do, you know, I clicked only the 2 things that I would do, Instagram and a YouTube unboxing video. And then when I went to the second screen, I can't remember exactly what it was, and I kind of kicked myself that I didn't screenshot it, but it basically came down to saying that in agreeing to get this box, I also agreed to let Boxycharm use my content and my pictures featuring the box and like the contents from the box in any way that they choose, which could include like advertisements, which could include being on their website, and it just included a lot more than I was comfortable with. And in my eyes, something like that is more so what I would see as sponsored content or something that they pay someone to do. So when I read that, where that was all combined in receiving a box, I was like, okay, that I'm not comfortable with. And I sat there for so long going back and forth. I'm like, oh, should I just not do it? Like, I really don't want to do this. I feel like this is not something that I see as like PR. You get PR and then the Boxycharm has the ability, it's not saying for sure that they are going to use my content or my pictures to, you know, do promotions or on their website or anything like that. It definitely, you know, could never be an issue. But just the fact that I was agreeing to, like, you had to check a box saying I agree and then all these other things that Boxycharm could do, that kind of made me uncomfortable. So I finally kind of came to this place where I was like, okay, I'm going to do this one box. I'm going to do this last unboxings for you guys, explain to you guys why I'm not going to be doing unboxings anymore, and then I'm going to be done receiving Boxycharm as PR. I did reach out to them. I think I emailed them initially, and I think I sent one more email of like, hey, did you get my email? But I'm such a small influencer, I never heard back. But I reached out to them just asking for more clarity and just kind of voicing my dislike with the new way of that they're doing things. And like I said, I haven't heard anything back. I did also want to throw out there real quick before I kind of wrap this up, I am not saying that any influencer who receives a Boxycharm as PR is agreeing to all this, because I definitely know there are many, not only just brands, but companies or PR firms or whatever that will do things for different influencers. And I don't know if that's something that's super well known if you're not an influencer, but being a smaller influencer, being in a couple groups with bigger influencers, I've definitely come across some brands, some organizations who offer free product to smaller influencers but will offer paid promotion and paid sponsorship to bigger influencers. So with that in mind, keep in mind that, you know, if someone's receiving this as PR, there could be some bigger influencers that Boxycharm is just sending them, or influencers around my realm or whatever. There could be influencers in general, doesn't matter the size, who are receiving Boxycharm as PR with no strings attached. All I know is from my side, the avenue that I have to receive PR, it's requiring me to accept all of these stipulations in order to get the box free. So I just want to throw that out there to you. You know, if you're seeing other influencers that you watch receive Boxycharm as PR, I don't want anyone to kind of be like, oh, like I know what you're doing there, because everyone is different and there's definitely very many different avenues that I've found interesting when it comes to dealing with influencers, depending on your tier, who you know and whatnot, you could be, you know, working with them through different avenues. You could be working with them totally free, no, you know, getting the box, no strings attached. You could be working with them getting sponsored, you know, getting sponsored and getting paid for the content. Or like me, you could be working with them having to agree to all of these things in order to get your box. Not saying that's what Boxycharm does, allegedly, whatever you have to say to not get sued. I'm just throwing that out there that I have experienced that with other brands. Like I said, this is all allegedly. In the words of Stephanie Harlow, don't come for me. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there. This is just me, my experience, and this is my reason for not doing any more PR Boxycharm unboxes. I did think about subscribing to Boxycharm, but just thinking back over the last couple boxes that I've had from them, I haven't been super thrilled. And also, if you didn't know, I'm now subscribed to Bijou Beauty box, which I absolutely love my first box from them. I'll leave that linked up here if you want to go watch it. So I don't want to be paying for a bunch of subscription boxes just because I can't get through that much product, and I don't need that much product, let's be honest. So for the time being, I'm going to focus on unboxing Bijou Beauty box on my YouTube channel, and Boxycharm for now is just going to take a little break. But anyway, yeah, that's all the tea. That's all of the details that I had for you, and I just wanted to be able to share with you guys in a video saying that I'm not going to be getting any more Boxycharm unboxings because I have been doing it for so very long on my channel, and I always get such positive feedback. It is one of my most viewed when we're talking about, you know, videos that do well initially in the first week, month, what have you. They're definitely my most viewed. So I'll definitely stink in the future, but that's okay. All that said, I'm kind of rambling here at the end, and I don't want to bore you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up on your way out, as it helps me in the whole YouTube algorithm and just to get my video pushed out, and I really do appreciate it if you do. And thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you didn't think it was too clickbaity. I'm always uncomfortable when it comes to the clickbait video, but I'm trying to get better at my thumbnails because you need to when it comes to YouTube. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to close this video out now. Thank you so very much for watching, as I already said, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.